Good afternoon everyone, my name is Hecthor Doomhammer and welcome to this week's stream of Rise of the Reds. Joining me today as my co-host, co-commentator is the Hunter.
Hello folks!
Hello. And we are going to start off with a nice match between Dutchygamer and Uliter. Although I still haven't really selected a proper map.
You also haven't selected Observer yet.
No, I haven't. That is correct. I haven't. So I'm also just waiting for the stream to, or the page to refresh on my laptop. I think Winterwolf. I don't think I've ever seen this map before.
Oh, we have.
We
a few
have?
times actually. Yeah.
Well,
But it's no big deal, we can do this one.
yeah, I think we can. So, switch to Observer. Bing, Google. Bing, Google, Bing. Right, what else? Yahoo.
Alta Vista.
Wow, that is really
That's still
old.
around even. Yeah, if that's
No,
still around,
I don't think they even remotely exists anymore. But it seems that Uliter is going with his favorite GLA, and I have come to understand that Uliter is being a bit rusty. He hasn't played in quite a while.
Yeah, and he also mentioned that he would playing in a different style instead of, you know, doing his usual Marauder battle bus kind of build.
Marauder battle? Oh, I thought his usual quad printer.
Well, yeah, that's obviously the start, but you know, you can't, you know, if the game progresses into later stages, quad cannons cannot win the battle anymore. Not on their own anymore.
Not on their own. But I'm starting to recognize the map indeed, but this was definitely not a real capture the middle or die, it's mostly capture the corners or die.
Yes. And since both players have, will probably be focusing on one corner at a time.
Yeah, well, knowing Dutchy, he's already going for the bottom left corner.
Yeah, and he sends
the barracks.
He sent the Mishka up to the northeast. Although there's also workers going into both of these areas.
Yeah, I'm seeing a worker over here. Get the coffee. Well, I already had coffee, data man. And the other worker has been spotted and killed. Goodie. That's going fast with a war factory out already, and hello there, Emin.
Dutchy Ulater actually built a Dutch up in the northeast, so he's got that.
Yeah, already
going
for a black
pretty
market.
much knocked off the oil derricks.
Yeah, already got.
Oh, that's quick.
Black. Yeah, he went quick for a black market. I think he's going for a bit of a tech rushy style.
Tech rush. Yeah, looks like it.
Well,
Two technicals now engaging the infantry there.
Yeah. Well, that Mishka is dead. Hello, Volgenius and Yak 41N, of course. Majestic Oak, also, hello. That's going to be a cash zone. Well, seems a bit laggy. As I hear that Uliter is now capturing both the artillery platforms first. Probably want to get the additional security before going to capture the oil derrick. And guys, I just want to ask you, just in case that last week you didn't, is to have a look at the straw poll that Doomybot will post in just a second, right there, and answer it. It is rather important for me and for us to further the streams.
Dutchy now capturing the artillery platform and stuff, but the two technicals are coming back for more blood.
Yeah. Oh, low power.
And he managed to capture one technical, or one turret rather, which blew up one of the technicals.
Oh, do we have a rebel rush? Yeah, rebels.
Yeah, technical infantry rush. That's probably why they were coming back, because in the first run they didn't have infantry on them.
Ooh, and the rebels are inside of the range, also this technical.
Yeah, inside of the dead zone, so it can't fire.
And the reason for this straw poll is that we are curious whether the Asian audience that we were intentionally catering to are watching the stream, or if it's more beneficial for us to cater towards the American audience. Oh, there goes the artillery platform.
Yeah, but I see the Schmel troopers coming in, which are going to make them have
rebels.
a very bad day.
Now. No, but there are some tunnel defenders there. Ooh! We need more.
Yeah, but that second Schmel trooper is going to finish off all of them if he doesn't run away, which is why he is moving away from that area.
We're gonna see what happens here in the north. Nothing much.
I do see a single Mishka all the way up in the northwest by Uliter's supply operation.
Yeah, I see that, but of course, currently Mishka only serves as scouting. Although, does he have? Oh, he hasn't upgraded it yet.
Well, even if he did have the upgrade, there's no way to actually get the infantry in there now.
Yeah, okay. Well, I do see a couple of Kodiaks rolling out, also a MCP recovery vehicle.
I mean, at least I thought you were referring to the upgrade that would give them fire ports, right?
Yeah, I was referring to that.
Okay, and now all the
infantry it seems that she went for the Tesla. And for the Disco.
Yeah, Tesla is very potent against fast-moving GLA units. And I'm not sure if you saw that, but the infantry that Uliter had in the bottom tried to enter a building, and the Schmel trooper decided that was not a good thing.
You mean this little watchtower over here? I actually missed that because I was looking around to see what else was going on.
Yeah, well, they all met in a very unfortunate thermal barrack end.
Yeah, could imagine. Could imagine. Hey, Death Kitty! Glad you could make it. So, question is, what does the Guardian Angel support power do?
If you go to Monthly B, actually, where you asked the same question on the stream promo for today, somebody posted a link to the stream where it was first shown. If you want, you can look that up and you'll probably get a more concrete answer out of that than what we could answer in words, because you actually get to see it in action.
Yeah. So, seems that we got a little skirmish up here in the northwest, or northeast, sorry. Ooh, Tesla tank actually killed the guy in the Dutchy nest.
Yeah, Tesla tanks do have the capability of killing the gunners in GLA sites, so to say. But as you can see now, the Tesla tanks make short work of anything that he's throwing at them due to their high damage output. Oh, Hijacker's taking control of his own tanks now. Oh, this could end up very badly.
Nice.
And Dutchy gave up. Okay.
Already?
I was not. Apparently.
Well, yeah.
You have been defeated.
I guess that was the only thing he had. Really.
Don't know.
That was a really quick match. Kind of a bummer though.
Yeah, I mean, it wasn't really over yet. I mean, Dutchy had the economical advantage, as you can clearly see in the stats now.
Yeah, I'm already gonna host the next game.
Almost. Okay, yeah. Well, Dutchy almost had like double the income as Uliter did.
Make room for Mother Russia, and then it's over. Hi, I'm for Grumpf. If I open up a new game, I'll at least set myself directly as observer. Such a silly thing that this game doesn't remember that.
Yeah, which is kind of funny, because it does actually remember what faction you had selected last if you actually played.
Yeah. Because last time that I played I was random.
Mm-hmm.
Now I'm seeing here already that next time he'll be back to China. So we're gonna see some more blob foo barbecue. Now I came to understand that Sir Felix might be able to join us for the next for the second hour.
Okay. Sounds good to me.
But yeah, the hijacker was a really good strategy for Ulater right there.
Yeah, especially because, you know, the vehicles were very tightly packed together. The hijackers would basically just jump from one vehicle to the next one as soon as the vehicle would get destroyed.
Uh-huh.
What he could have done is basically just activate the disco ball, as our good friend Crimson tends to call it, because that would probably fry the tank and the hijacker that would pop out of it afterwards.
Yeah. And hello there, Fleet Admiral Ironhoof.
Hello there.
Hello, the Deva. So who's the best player for each faction? Like how Dutchy is the best player for China, or best player in general? Well, I think that it really depends on the strategy that you have. I think that Bruce would not be as good as you would say if he was going full ground, rather than if he goes full air, which he usually does. He's the best at that. Sir Phoenix, on the other hand, he's got the USA ground forces nailed. I'd say that Knas is probably the best Russia player.
Yep, that's definitely true.
Uliter definitely the best. Let's say just most effective GLA player.
Yeah, although I would say that he is pretty much on par with what XAttus can do. They're both pretty good, except that Uliter prefers the more direct approach with tanks and quad cannons, whereas XAttus prefers the more suicide unit approach with bomb trucks and demo trucks and all that sort of things.
Yeah. Again, it all comes down to the strategy. Let's see. ECA, who is really good at that? Well, Crimson definitely knows how to handle it.
Yeah, although we don't really have anybody who is really dedicated pure ECA player.
No. I mean, for me, they are just way too defensive. I'm way more...
You want to get out there and do things, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just way too aggressive. I mean, the way that Crimson trolls his opponent with ECA, just put a field post or a field command next to his base, and nowadays starts spamming the warhounds. That's pretty fun.
Yeah. That is, but it only really works well on fairly small maps.
Yeah, definitely.
Bender Jaeger push, that's something I still have to see. I haven't seen that yet.
No. And it seems that no one... XAttus is coming in.
Yep.
GLA Mirror then?
No, I don't think he wants to play a mirror match. He may just have selected that from his last game.
Yeah. Well, we've played on this map before, but I like it. Seems good.
XAttus is going to play as Russia, perhaps? I mean, that's...
Yeah, it sounds like...
something I haven't
Hey,
seen
Christina!
before.
Fine there. Yeah. Well, it seems that players are ready. Fine then.
There we go.
Nice. So let's see how XAttus handles Russia. I don't think I've ever seen him play as Russia before.
I can't recall any games either where he actually played as Russia. I mean, he's played as ECA, he's played as GLA, but I don't recall him playing any of the other factions.
Yeah, it would be nice to see a Jaeger there. That's fine, Christina. That is fine. Do what you have to. I mean, I left Exotic Kitten's stream to do this as well. Already see a couple of workers head out.
Anyone tried the Boris Dur? Well, I'm kind of sorry to tell you that that doesn't actually exist.
You can't put, if you play as Russia and your ally is ECA, you can't put your infantry inside of his banners? Ah, that's a shame.
I would actually like to do something like that. It's not beyond my capabilities, it's just that there's no way of actually implementing that.
Okay. I mean, that's something I like about Red Alert 2 and the mods that I play of that, you know, just...
Yeah, it's a lot of fun to do the cross-stacking with IFVs, I completely agree with you about that.
Yeah.
However...
Although, it actually is possible, I think. I think it is possible, but you have to be playing as either or, and then wait, what? 3 more caps. But you need to capture the opposite stuff. And then
yeah, well, that's not the problem. You know, you could capture an enemy barracks and then you can get their infantry. That's not the problem. The problem is that the game basically, the code that it uses to trigger the different riot, different turrets and all that, is limited to only 8 different types.
Yeah.
So the 8 different types, that's fine, because that's usually like most of the infantry that you would want to put in there from that specific faction, but obviously that excludes you from using any on the other of the other faction units in there.
Right. Oh, I remember. This was the map where I played against Mars.
Mars, yes, that's correct.
And beat it. In a rather interesting way.
Yeah, although
it was a victory, it counts.
Yes, on Mars is not really a PvP player. I mean, he just helps us designing things. He comes up with the story and the lore and the plot, and he occasionally just plays offline very casually, as was very evident in that particular game.
Yeah, we got another technical rush with some total defenders and some rebels, I guess.
Yep.
Directly going for the eco.
Took out both of the war tracks, which is a very painful thing indeed.
Yeah.
Whereas XAttus' unit production is all the way forward, which means that he can't really do a whole lot back in his own base. He's now proceeding to build a barracks. Over that rubble bunker that might emerge from that supply warehouse might put a dent into the attack there.
Yeah, it's definitely gonna do something. There goes the technical. And only 2. Oh, that's it.
No, it killed off the technical and the infantry.
Yep. Although it did, of course, set Ulater or XAttus back a little bit. I do see a tunnel over here in the southwest, so I guess that Ulater is going to capture the oil derrick.
Meanwhile, XAttus tried to mount an attack, but his Kodiak got stolen.
XAttus is giving up.
Well done.
You have been
That was another rather fast game.
Yeah. Hey, Uprising. Money count? We don't even need a money count. It's already over.
Money count, yes.
Well, here's your money. 11,491 for Ulater and only 4,200 for XAttus. I think XAttus versus Dutchy would be a good game.
I am not too sure about that. Can ask.
I'm already on it. Let me host another game. Real quick. Come on. Hey. Oh. Why is my game frozen? It's lagging so hard. Let me just... select map. Hey! It doesn't work. Oh, and scrolling does. But that's slow. I want to drag. Oh, there we go. XAttus ECA versus Dutchy China, perhaps? Well, that could be interesting.
Yeah.
A backpack bomber. That actually reminds me of the GIF image that you posted recently.
Yes, Ulater was the genius behind that.
Yeah, oh man, that was funny.
Yeah, that was great.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll go ahead and share it with the audience.
Yeah, you can post links.
Yeah, of course.
But XAttus isn't going to play anymore. For now, it's up to Ulater and XAttus, or Ulater and Dutchy then. Yeah. Dutchy's in. Give V. Are you sure that's going to work? Check the link of the image.
Yeah, it works. It just links to the Imager page where it was posted originally.
Okay. Well, Uliter's back in. And it's gonna be... Oh, Uliter's going as ECA.
Works for me.
Yeah, that works for me. Let's see. Now we see that map. We see that map too. Puppet shield. Not been a winter. Haven't seen that one in a while. Only a short while though. What have you missed in the last streams? Plenty. There were rainbows and unicorns and everyone was happy. And then there was plenty of death and destruction and explosions. And people cried.
And some of them even melted.
Yes. Hey Eric Cartman, I saw you lurking in the chat already. Well, welcome. Hey. Hi.
Alright. Let's see how this will evolve.
Yes. Well, at least Dutchy has got his favorite faction, China.
Mm-hmm.
But Uliter as Russia. Okay. You sound so evil, Doomy. Well, Nugget Emerald, you should be watching the streams that I have been doing the past week then. Then you'll understand why I sound so particularly evil. The cheer animations. What do you know what he means?
Yes, that is triggered when you press Control C.
Okay.
It's the same thing as as cheer in
yeah, okay, just
in Predator 2. In Predator 2, except it's done with Control C in generals, I believe.
And yes, I'm playing Overlord Racing Hell on the PC, and it is a fun game, honestly. I've uploaded the videos onto YouTube, and you can watch the first 3 today, basically. And tonight, episode 4 is coming out. And hello there, White Odin. And I see that Dutchy's already going for a little base expansion over here, and Uliter is following him, the opposite side of the city, although Dutchy's going to be the smarter one. Unless that is a small trooper. No?
Yeah, that pyro in that building. No, now it's a small trooper. There we go, done.
That was done. Oh, something went all over here. I don't know exactly what, but oh well. Those parts
that was
just
a Mish that go up, I think.
Oh. Yeah, those small troopers are definitely going to be a bit of a nuisance here.
Yeah, there's still one left, but now making a run for that building. Will he make it? Yes, he does. Now it's time to get. Now would be a good time to get out of there.
Yes.
And do not attempt to garrison the structure because he will just blow the structure up immediately.
Well, Legend, if you follow my my Facebook, if you like my Facebook page, you will I will notify you, because pretty much every time that I decide what I stream, I post an update there.
Well, it looks like this is going to be a heavy focus on the urban area here.
Yeah, I like that.
Because both people have barracks on either sides of the village.
But the Gatling cannon might actually be the advantage for Dutchy that he needs.
Yeah, although he can avoid the Gatling cannon by staying out of his line of sight and using the buildings as obstruction.
Yeah. But if he just keeps on running in there, it's not gonna happen. Something happening over here, just some resources here, just some resources there. Already see a couple of Kodiaks. And we have got a... Ooh. Okay. Yeah. 7 p.m. GMT, so when I stream Overlord.
Lol, mini Stalingrad.
Yeah, there's a lot of red going on here. Give us infantry war. Or riot.
Oh, there comes a dragon tank.
Oh boy.
That's not going to end well.
Nope. Nope. Thank you, Lord Mower, for the follow. I really appreciate it. In the building. Although I have that sound off. Hello. Yeah, those small troopers. Oh, but there is an RPG trooper. I was about to say those small troopers aren't going to do that much against the dragon tank.
In fact, they're not going to do anything at all because the dragon tank is completely immune to fire, and thus also the thermal barrage rockets.
Nice. Right, free fire is shakedown. Get off my lawn. Well, see some red over here. Ah, that's just Dutchy collecting the resources over here.
Ulater now moving in with a couple of Kodiaks and Tunguskis.
Yeah, I see that.
In the meantime, he has also built up a weapons bunker.
Yeah, he was doing that earlier. Already has a helipad.
Yeah, that's a good thing, because I don't see much anti-air. I mean, there's Gatling tanks around, but not that many.
So...
Now he's using the Kodiaks to take out the Gatling cannon there.
Use the smoke grenades, man! Or isn't that going to help at all?
Well, it is going to help now, considering how many units there are.
Yeah.
I'm guessing it's just one of those things that people forget when they need it. I mean, he was focusing the attack, so it wouldn't have done that much, but...
True, but, you know...
It still would have been... Yeah, it just means that it would have, out of the 10 shots, 2 or 3 would have, ended up in the smoke rather than on his tank, so yes, it would have helped.
Yeah. In Soviet Russia, Napalm smells you. Yes, they're making Soviet Russia and communist China jokes. So, Dutchy going air. Building an airfield, already has a breeder reactor up. Propaganda center. Probably gonna be building an internet center next. Just to get that extra cash.
Dutchy now also building a bunker right next to the church. The bunker obviously not being capable of being cleared by Schmells or Bertinos is obviously a valuable asset in this particular situation.
Plus placing mines around it.
Yep.
Question to you, Hunter. What are the ultimate infantry?
What are the ultimate infantry? I don't really think there is such a thing. I mean, all infantry have...
I know.
Doom Guy, obviously, yes. Doom Guy is the ultimate infantry.
And Duke Nukem.
And Duke Nukem. Yeah, but I would assume he was referring to one that you can actually get by normal means. I don't know, I mean, they all have their strengths and their weaknesses. If you want to have one that has the most resilience and overall toughness, then I would say shock troopers. But if you want to have, a good sniper, I personally would prefer the ECA snipers, because they can also attack vehicles, not very effectively, but can. Yeah, I mean, all the infantry are kind of designed to work together and, have sort of like niches which they can do best, but they aren't the ultimate infantry.
Yeah.
Unless you're going to specify them in a certain category, like, what's the best sniper, what's the best anti-tank infantry.
Hunter, who is your favorite hero?
My favorite hero unit? I would actually think it would be RPG Boris, because you can just, mutilate tanks really easily, and the airstrike in general is just really cool.
Yeah, although
I actually like that a lot.
He doesn't have any ATR, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, he does when you equip him with the machine gun, though.
Yeah, okay, but you're specifying RPG Boris. So
yes, I did. I did specify RPG Boris.
So that guy doesn't have any ATR.
Yeah, but you don't really need anti-air if your Grumble can cover you from all the way back of your own base, basically, so...
True. Yeah, it's probably also my favorite hero unit. The question to Doomhammer, which is the more powerful, the Sentinel or Overlord 1 versus 1? I think the Sentinel is gonna win.
In most cases it will, yes.
Especially if it doesn't have any upgrades.
Yeah.
The Overlord, that is. I think that once you equip it with a bunker and then put in like RPG, or RPG.
Tank Hunters.
Tank Hunters. I think it will be a slightly fairer fight.
I think the Overlord will just flat out win that way because there's just way too much firepower in that thing at that point. I also do know for a fact that if you have an Overlord upgraded with the speaker tower, it will actually defeat a unupgraded Sentinel, but that's mainly due to the speaker tower boosting its firepower quite dramatically.
Yeah. Plus, of course, if you then also put on the Frenzy.
Yeah. Yeah, and then the horror bonus and all that.
Yeah. Then you
all
just create the stacks upon stacks upon stacks.
Yeah.
But you're already having a few big fighters in the air. Although it's only one airfield thus far, and I do see an
ECM tank. I see an ACM tank as well, which is now moving in front of everything else.
I see. Catching all of the fire of the RPG component tower.
Yeah, well, it is supposed to deviate those rockets. Which it did.
ECM?
Yeah, that appears to be a glitch right there, because that's not supposed to happen that way.
Okay. Well, that's something you guys think.
Yes, something to look into.
Question from the Death Kitty to the Hunter. Are you gonna give the Sentinel a new voice set?
Well, if you're referring to the old voice set that is in the public version, yes. It has already been updated and it has been heard on a couple of streams so far.
But I don't think that Death Kitty has been watching all of the streams.
That could be the case, but yes, it does get a new voice. The intent is to have all of our own new units use unique voiceovers.
Really? What do you think about the Tesla upgrade? I simply love Tesla. So, yeah, I definitely use it whenever I can, unless I decide to go for the full reinforcements setting that I used in my last arena game, where I even didn't take the father of all blocks in favor of more reinforcements. And that was a match where I could really have used the father of all blocks. I have the final say.
Yeah, I can. That line is no longer in, I believe.
Okay. Well, then
We
goodbye
basically got our. But we still have a lot of other appropriate lines, which will be equally memorable as that one. Oh, I see some disrupt teams coming in now. We haven't seen those in a while.
Disruptor teams?
Yeah.
These guys?
Well, we have seen them sporadically, but not all that much.
We get golems with railguns. Yeah. Question from Black Ranger to you, Hunter. Venoms versus an Overlord, who will win?
That depends which kind of the Venoms it actually is and how much good the micro of the opponent is. In a direct confrontation with the Valkyrie, anything dies. It even wins to a Sentinel, although only with the bare minimum of health.
Yeah.
When it comes to the Viking, of course, it has a minimum range, so fast-moving units will obviously give it a hard time actually countering them properly. See Boris on the field, the RPG kind, moving in from the back of the tanks now.
Ah, there we go.
Behind the tanks, rather.
Yeah, I see Boris. And the Disruptor teams are basically just EMP, right?
Yeah, although they can switch to
range.
conventional warheads if you want them to. which means they will just fire anti-tank rockets. But obviously the selling point of them is the EMP rockets, because they instantly locks a vehicle in its place.
Yeah, but the Overlord Sergeant Kaart, of course, can have the Gatling upgrade. Although I don't think a single Gatling board is going to win against the Flying Valkyrie.
No, the Valkyrie obviously, or the Venoms in general, have similar armor as tanks, and thus the Gatling weapons tends to do not very much against them. Yep, indeed, he got discovered by the troop Carlos.
Yeah, he just ran
But as I was wanting to say, the Venoms can, when they fly, they get reduced health, so they are more vulnerable to anti-air that way. But overall, I don't think that the what's it called, the Overlord would actually win in such a situation, because he wouldn't be able to kill it fast enough.
Yeah. I see that Dutchy is going for a little long way towards these resources over here in the northwestern part. That still leaves these resources open, close to Uliter's base. Actually, I haven't looked at his base for a long while. We scatter around a little.
Well, his main supply pile is almost empty right now, so he should definitely start cranking out the arms suppliers if he wants to stay on stay in the race, so to say.
Yeah, let's do a quick money check. I see that Dutchygamer just got over 1200, and Uliter is sitting at over 1300, and dropped down to what? Let's lost the stream? Why? Well, probably your internet, or it's just like every half hour it refreshes. Question: do we do EMP rockets have an AOE with tank blobs?
Yes, a very minor one.
Yeah.
You'll probably see that in a second right now, because the tanks seem to be moving in range of the disruptor teams.
They're not. These questions you better ask to the hunter rather than me. But,
yeah, I know the individual unit stats better, but do obviously remember that this is a beta, so everything's up to change.
Yeah.
Your experience from what you see on the stream may differ from what you experience finally when it gets out.
Soon.
Yes, soon.
Yeah. Oh, I see a Hunchback. One of my favorite units. Oh, you haven't seen many of the Russian Air Forces? Well, you should have been watching the previous two streams. Bruce actually went Russia in both, and showed up a lot of Sokol and Berkut. Rain also did. And we see some of the AOE over here, although one tank has been destroyed. It's a little
yeah, now it would be a good idea to actually switch to the flak routes with one of the other groups, and then take it out. Although I see a single Nuclear coming in, which probably is there for the exact purpose of doing that.
Can you give us an estimated release date in years? Well, truthfully, I can. It's been out for about 5 years, but you're gonna have to wait another 3 years before you get it. We're just teasing you with this. And I think that Dutchy is doing exactly that. Or
yeah, he's using the Nuclears to take it out.
Nice.
Yep. That means he also went for the nuclear tech. For the tactical nuclear weapons, rather.
Question to you, the Hunter. Did you guys find any issue with the cycle system for it to take so long before showcase?
Not really, it's just mainly that it is just a lot of work.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not so. The problem is not actually making it, it's just that you have to make a lot of systems and mechanics for it to work. Which is also going to pay off, because the amount of work that's going to go into this is going to make it all the more awesome in the end.
The money command has been switched off. I've cleared off all the money. I've taken it away.
So now we're all poor again.
We're all poor, and it's going to be off until January. There is no more money.
Nuclear barbecue.
Yeah.
Nuked food, right?
Radioactive food. The best kind of food out there.
Order now and get the extra free arm.
Yes. Order now, you'll get a free bag. Order now for $14.99 and you'll get a free bag of air.
Yeah.
And if you order the large package for $15.99, you get another bag of air.
Nuclears are moving in to take out the expansion now. I think there's like 6 of them. That's going to hurt a lot.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
There's there's even more. There's 8 of them even, and he has a two-color with Gatling cannons behind them, which cover them against any sort of air attack.
What's shot over here on the building then?
It's probably one of the Nuclear's projectiles that actually hit the building. Now we have Kodiaks coming in to intercept.
Yeah. So nothing is happening. It's all happening down here in the east. What ow?
Sentinel just shot in the group of Nuclears, which blew up, I think, at least 3 of them.
A Sentinel? I don't see a Sentinel.
Did I say Sentinel? Because I meant to say Mistad. I meant to say Mistad.
Yeah, you did say Sentinel. Probably because we were talking about Sentinels earlier. And I see Boris again.
Yeah, perhaps. I don't know. I probably just had a brain fart.
Yeah. Doesn't matter, doesn't matter. What is the expanding... what is the white expanding circle of the speaker towers?
That is actually, if you look closely, you can see a bunch of radars and dishes on the top of the speaker tower, as well as some extensions in the middle section of it. And it's actually not a normal speaker tower, but a speaker tower that has been upgraded to a sensor tower, which is a stealth detection tower.
There you go.
And that little white ping is just there, kind of there as an extra indicator from, hey, this one is different.
Well, Boris got shot by EMP, although it's not going to do anything, of course.
EMP has absolutely no effect on infantry, obviously.
Nope. Here we go, smoke grenades.
Immediately forcing all the battle masters to focus on different targets. And the golems now would switch, one of the golems activated the Stora.
Yeah, the red eyes over there. Red eyes golem tank, of course. Famous Yu-Gi-Oh card. Question to the hunter. Is the model used by the nuclear same as the nuclear tank hunter? Did you read my fanfiction? What happened to the 0-hour equipment from Black Ranger?
Not really. I mean, there's so many people writing fanfictions these days that it is practically impossible for me to keep up with all of them. Also, the model for the Nuclear is completely new, but I did use the same texture for his backpack as the nuclear tank hunters that were used in Shockwave and some 0-hour mods.
Why does the golem have overlord eyes? That's the Stora. Oh, backlash.
Ow! Another backlash. Backfire.
Backfire. Backlash? Yeah, I get a lot of backlash. From mispronouncing stuff. I get a lot of backlash from that. Well, I'm seeing a lot of hackers outside, unprotected.
Well, that could backfire very, very badly.
Yeah, that could backfire.
Yes. if Ulater actually sees that at some point.
Oh, the ECM on the speaker towers. That would be very nasty, I think.
There is already an option for such a thing, actually.
Oh, that's the other option.
Yeah, you can upgrade them either as sensor towers or as ECM towers.
There you go. Hey, Sir Chaff.
Mutual upgrades, indeed, as Mr. Sir Chaff just mentioned.
Yep.
You can either have the sensor tower or the ECM tower.
Well, I think the Hunchback has been upgraded with the Goliath. But
Goliath
with the thermobarics. Sadness.
Nope, he has not put the thermobarics on there yet. Unless he does not intend to do bombing with them.
Why wouldn't you do bombing with them?
I don't know. I'm not sure what's going on in his mind, so I wouldn't be able to tell you. I mean, you could still use it as a transport to drop off, I don't know, Boris or some infantry, but yeah.
Yeah, but you can also do that with Hellion. Behind.
Yeah. A Hellion with thermobaric rockets right now would be amazing against that group of mutineers.
Yeah, well, there goes the...
yeah, it got shot down by the tank hunters that were garrisoned in one of those structures there, I believe.
Yeah, probably. An illegal mid-air fueling that makes it into a strategic bomber. Sounds scary. This match is going all nice for a nice amount of time.
Another question from Skyfall Zero, if there are any units from the Firestorm mod in here. Generally I try to avoid copying other mods ideas and units and stuff, so I prefer to make my own stuff. So no, there aren't any there, and if there are similar units, that's purely coincidental. So we just saw one of Boris's airstrikes take out one of the sensor towers.
Which I completely missed, I'm sorry.
That's fine, happens. Can't be everywhere at once.
Nope.
Boris is now running away from the income. Oh, he's garrisoned destruction, now he's taking out the supply line there. As he is harassing those individual supply trucks.
Boris?
Yeah, he's like in the middle, to the east. He's now garrisoned the structure just under that lake. And he just got out of the structure, and now he's running away because the troop cars are coming in to find him. So he quickly jumped back in to take him out.
I see it.
Once he took him out, he's obviously going to be able to move around freely without being detected once the troop car is dead, which is like right now.
Oh. Nice. Wow,
and the
that is a long range. And we've got some overlords.
Yes. Yeah, Boris is probably upgraded with the range upgrade. Oh no, he's not. Thought he would be upgraded by now. But Boris does have a very good range by default already. Okay, well, he took care of that building.
Yeah.
Boris is still alive and kicking though.
Alive and kicking.
Yeah, and he's going to take out that overlord with the second rocket. Boom.
Oh,
done.
Nice.
See, that's what I mean. I really like the way that Boris can just crack tanks open like it's nothing.
Well, there we go. That's what we've been missing. Han.
Yeah, although the Han itself is not capable of doing a whole lot as long as he is not detecting Boris. And Boris is now moving into the back of his base, which is completely exposed and there's no stealth detection there. Oh no, wait, there's one sensor tower right next to the airfield. That's the only thing. Oh, now it has flamethrowers. That's going to be a problem. And the sensor tower is now detecting him, which basically means Boris is now dead. Or toast, if you will.
Barbecued.
Yeah, well, that works too.
Okay, let's see what's going on over here. I still see a whole bunch of nuclears and those disruptor teams. Although we're grinding down to a little bit of a halt. I do see that Uliter's now making additional arms suppliers.
Well, kind of has to because his second dock is almost empty as well. And Dutchy's probably getting there as well. But he already has a fair supply of hackers doing their thing. Yes, the detection radius is quite large, Legend 1221. But it is also a stationary structure which can be taken out by basically any aircraft or any sort of artillery very quickly.
Yeah. And Drazak, I timed you out because you're being a dingleberry. I don't like it. We need some sentinels, for sure. But we do have the Hind.
I think that Dutchy is playing very carefully, perhaps even a bit too carefully, because he definitely he has the upper hand right now, but he has to be willing to actually use that.
For sure. Why is the hero unit for ECA not Arnold Schwarzenegger? He drives the thing, the Manticore.
Manticore, yes.
Yeah. So he basically is sort of a hero.
Yeah, I would guess you could call it that. I mean, you can only get one of him, and he's really tough. He's a very potent enemy, or adversary, if you will.
Uh-huh. Oh. I see the Twin Fangs moving to the east. Probably going to try and intercept. Oh! Got a rank 3 backfire. Where is it going?
Oh, I think I know where it's going. It's probably going for the hackers.
Would be a smart plan. He's going to have a lot of...
No, he's going for the airfield.
Ooh.
Bam! And that's his MiG gone. Although the MiGs are still in the air, so he could probably just build a new airfield. Not too terribly bad. If he would have bombed the hackers, which are completely exposed, that would have been a much bigger hit.
Yeah, for sure. Doomhammer. Arnie plays Nintendo 64 in the Manticore. Well, the airfield's getting rebuilt. Is it harder to counter attack on the flank? In flank where there's activity in the middle of the map using licensed red ones instead of global 0 hour? What?
Yeah, I'm not entirely sure about that.
Oh, he's going for the...
Twin Fangs, yeah, they're flying in the minimum, that one is flying in the minimum range. It actually used the Goliath to distract them, but
nice.
now the MiGs are taking it out. But Dutchy has not quite finished building his airfield yet.
Nope.
So that may be a problem.
Yeah, that might be.
He's not careful. Like, he could still order his MiGs to fly somewhere else to delay them a bit, but otherwise these are all going to crash.
Hey, Bruce!
Bruce has arrived.
Yeah. We need to see some hunter killers. Those were requested.
And the Nuclears are ravaging the expansion post.
Again?
Now.
Actually,
As
don't
Ulater
use
is selling out
hunter
all
killers.
of the stuff there.
Actually, don't use hunter killers, Bruce, because I need Hunter as my co-commentator.
You weren't the first. You weren't the first, and you will probably not be the last to make that joke. I think when we first posted the render, one guy said that the hunter killer does a poor job because I was still alive or something like that. You know, that was the first one.
What are the Nuclears firing for?
Maybe they're frustrated that they didn't get destroyed the other building. You know, they're just blowing their load on the ground.
I think he's actually using it to create an area of denial.
It seems a bit pointless to do that. Oh, you could just put them on guard mode. We'll do the same thing, or just keep him there. Now he's moving though.
Question: Burton renamed Bruce when? Well, I think that we're gonna see like a plane style protocol for the ECA for America. Then we'll name Bruce.
The Bruce protocol.
Yeah, with like a plane.
You'd be able to build one Raptor that cannot be shot down and shoot down all enemy missiles and has infinite ammo or something.
Yeah. The staffs aren't upgraded with the what's that thing called again? Don't say it, don't say it.
What thing?
Moustache.
Yeah?
They're
They're
not
upgraded for it.
No, they aren't.
They are not upgraded, that is correct.
No, what's the thing called again? Don't say it.
It starts with a K. Kloten upgrade.
Yeah, Ulater. Coalition.
That is correct.
Yeah. Delicious. Yeah, it would definitely have to be a King Raptor that can't be shut down. Is like supersonic. Still, oh, got my hopes up for a brief moment. I thought I saw a Shenlong, but I didn't. I'm sad. I'm sad. Got a couple more hunts over here at Uliter's base. And I think that Dutchy could just move in with his Nukeneers and start to do some damage here at the edge of the base.
See, white metals ESA. I'm hoping I'm pronouncing it correctly. How do we manage the new lobby and multiplayer system? Well, it's basically just that Sarah Phoenix has set up a server which the game will connect to, and then after that point it basically works exactly like Hamachi or any other peer-to-peer kind of gaming program. And that's basically what it's like.
I think that Dutchy's about ready to move in. He's just making a blob.
Well, he was ready to move in 10 minutes ago, he just hasn't did it, he just didn't do it.
Yeah, making the second airfield I see, or even the third? No, just the second.
Well, I don't see any Shenlong, so I don't think there will be much barbecuing on, it's just going to be nuked.
Yeah, for sure.
The Aurora is indeed coming back in 2.0.
Nukeneers now going for the BRX over here. And they're not barracks, they're BRX.
BX.
Because they're Russian. Pronounced BRX.
As the poor conscripts get flung off in the air.
Yeah.
All three of them.
Sadness. Ah, there's the coalition. No sentinels. Clever, moving the Nukeneers away. Probably some disruptor teams in there as well. At least I would not be surprised.
No, it's just Nukeneers by the looks of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Indeed. And it seems that she's moving in with a little group of his tanks, 2 overlords.
Now only has to keep pushing his advance, because those Mustas are gonna wreak a lot of havoc on his units if he allows them to keep firing on them.
Block 2 initiated.
Yeah, although he definitely wants to get the twin fangs up because the hinds are moving in and those are gonna be a pretty big problem.
Yeah, definitely. And he's bringing them right now. Game is a little bit laggy at the moment. I heard that it was laggy earlier today as well. Before the stream started.
Okay. I'm not sure what is up with that.
Can Nukeneers garrison? Now that would be overpowered.
That would be horrifically overpowered.
Yes. Now you could have bunker lords with Nukeneers. Ouch.
Yeah, 5 of them no less.
Yeah. Then anything that the Overlord would be targeted at would be destroyed well before the Overlord reaches that place.
Yeah. In essence, you could just basically just remove the barrels of the Overlord at that point to, you know, save costs or something.
I think that Dutchy isn't going to push through though. Though he issues in his Nukeneers. Yeah, I agree, WN Sneak. It sounds awesome to have Nukeneers instead of bunker lords.
Yeah, it's just not as awesome for balance, for game balance. It's completely unfair and there's probably no practical way of countering such a combination effectively.
Question from the Black Ranger. Will the recycler system affect the ECA protocols?
Not affect the ECA protocols, so I'm not sure in what way you would be referring to, but no,
well, if
it's not.
I guess that if you had a Pandora and it would get shot to pieces by the GLA, that it could pick up something from the Pandora itself.
Yeah, in that regard, no, it wouldn't do that.
Hey, Haru, Hayas.
The command center is about to fall.
Yeah.
And it's done. Now the conscripts are flying out.
Oh,
Whee!
Yeah. And I think this home is, yeah, it's going down too.
I'm not sure what just happened,
What?
but Dutchy's Nukeneers just shot up half of his tanks.
Yeah.
Oh, there was a construction crane placed very closely to them, that's why.
Clever.
I couldn't see that through all of the explosion and the glow.
Too much explosion, I
but
can't see.
But as the smoke cleared, it became obvious.
Yeah. And that she's pulling back.
Yeah, well, he has no real tanks left. It's just like, you know, that
Yeah.
one Overlord and a lot of twin fangs.
And a bunch of nuclears. Maybe some disruptor teams. Never know.
No, there's no disruptor teams in that group. It's just the Nukeneers, and the Nukeneers are useful. But
Yeah.
they're not going to kill. They're not going to kill a hind.
No.
Oh, here come. Oh, I think this is an EMP bomb by the looks of it.
Yeah. Which would be useful. Because
They would shut down the war factory, and it would make that hind crash into the ground.
yeah, I was.
Yeah, that's an EMP bomb, but it is targeted way too far in the back to be of real use. It will shut down the war factory, though.
Yeah.
But yeah, now the Mustats are making mincemeat out of the Nukeneers there.
Yeah.
But we have a Battlemaster racing towards the Mustats there.
Well, luckily the Hydra got shut down.
Fast little buggers.
Yeah.
Two
No
more
hoppers,
Overlords
though.
coming in as well.
Yeah. No hoppers though.
No. But still, Battlemasters are move at a respectable velocity or speed compared to most other tanks.
Yeah. Hi, also Phoenix. Well, you missed 2 matches, and this match has been going on for about almost 50 minutes now, I see. And Uliter has been defeated.
Yeah, there wasn't really much he could do at that point.
No.
You have been defeated.
Right so. Well, that, folks, I've been streaming for almost for just over 1 hour. I need to go stretch my legs a little bit. I'll be right back.
Yep.
Versus 2 blocks. Well, I did say that we could potentially do that today. But I don't know if people are up for it. It all depends on what the players want. Yeah, five nights at Freddy's? No way. I'm playing that.
What, did somebody just ask you that?
No, Fleet Admiral Ironhoof wanted to donate 5 Nights at Freddy's to me.
Ah,
But it's not a game that I want to play. It's not a game that I would absolutely love to play.
I do find it pretty humorous though, seeing all the other people on YouTube play that and get scared absolutely crazy by that game. The jump scares are pretty good. But I think this is also one of those games that got popular through YouTube.
Yeah, absolutely. And
Because the game itself, it's, you know, I can imagine it's pretty original, it's pretty fun, but it's not something on your own that's going to be very memorable. I think that the fact that so many people played it on YouTube made it such a huge success.
Now, Lesnick, good. Thank you so much for the follow. I really, really appreciate it.
For suggesting another game of you and me against each other.
Yeah, and I already replied, no!
Do me as GLA versus Hunter as Russia. Yeah.
No.
Not today.
Me as GLA? Not ever. I simply dread. Wasteland 2? When? What? Yeah, Bruce is here. Dewey and Hunter versus Dutchy and Bruce. Nuh-uh. Nuh-uh. I'm done playing for a while. Actually, Yakov. Yakov, hey, you liked my Facebook page earlier today. You're Dutch. Or at least part Dutch.
Yeah, that particular matchup would probably start with us, you know, making all kinds of funny jokes and telling that how we don't like, and then end up with us being getting very frustrated because we're getting overrun from all sides, and then we're going to cry because we can't win, and then it's over.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
that
well,
would be a very unfun idea.
Yeah, I've had my fair share of games for now. How much does it cost, Overlord? I don't know. It was actually donated to me. Someone bought it for me. And I said like, hey, here's the code. You can have it. Because it was on my Steam wishlist. You know, there are awesome people out there. Ah, it seems that we got Bruce versus Ulater.
Yeah, although I just suggested maybe so we do something just like last week, where we have like a 2 versus 1 or a 3 versus 1.
Could do that. I won't change the map just yet. Or at least select a different 8-player map then. Hey, night bonus. I don't think it was that expensive, but I got it basically in a whole package with Overlord, Overlord Raising Hell, and Overlord 2.
Oh, so you got Overlord 2 as well?
Yeah.
Cool. The whole thing.
Yeah, I got the whole package. And I also have Overlord Dark Legends on the Wii.
Well, it seems that Uliter is okay with this, so...
Yeah. Very well.
Let Uliter go first then. I need a quick toilet break. Okay?
Okay, I'll just
Let's
wait
go ahead and
for-
do that then.
Let me just have a look-see for a proper map. Dushka spam. Winter Wolf? No, we did that earlier today. We literally just did that. Do you think it would really matter that much if we do it like a 4-player map for 2 players? I don't think so, right?
I suppose we could try. Not sure which one you're going to select.
Me neither.
You're just browsing it right now.
Yeah. Let's see. I'll back that. Ooh. Do a choke point map? Absolutely not. Players don't like that. Natural threat, Neue Kirchen, Nuclear Winter. We've done that map before. Raining Blood, River War. I don't know. I don't know. The Path. The Path isn't that capture the middle or die-ish, right?
No, it's moderate. There's some nice supplies in the and turret in the middle. That's about it. It is a very small map, so this game is probably going to be quick and sweet.
Lagoon, Forgotten Freedom. Well, I guess we have our map then. Lagoon it is. As you wish, Ulater. Is the Berkut better than the Raptor?
The Berkut is performs quite differently, to be honest, so you can't really compare them, whereas the Raptor is more all-round, The barricade is entirely focused on air-to-air combat.
Yeah. There is a map out there that isn't terrible, it's balanced. Bruce! Hello! Wake up! Wake up! Blah, 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 wake up! Blah, 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 shake up!
Yeah, that's
Blah,
gonna
blah,
make...
blah, blah, the table. Tears of the Sun. I don't think I've ever seen that map. Have you?
Tears of the Sun? No. Doesn't ring a bell.
Come on. Bruce, come on. Okay. There we go.
2, 1...
Is Ulater loading?
Doesn't appear to be.
Nope.
But he was dropping from the game constantly as well, so...
Oh, didn't see that.
Oh, there we go. Now he's loading.
Yay! Pizza! I'm gonna have some pizza tonight. Good idea.
This is the same map you experienced
No,
where you played that horror game all the 2 weeks ago.
I don't want to know. I don't want to know. I don't want to be remembered. It's bad enough that he suggested this map. Married to Dutchy and lived in Den Haag for a few years. Where do you live now then? Oh, speaking of, did that I remember? Guys, gals, please.
Hello, is it the rise of the pizza stream?
Yes, this Rise of Pizza. Can I take your order, please? Hello, please. Can I take order? But please, guys, please have a look at the straw poll answer, which applies to you. It's going to benefit in the long run. It's going to benefit everyone in the long run, hopefully. Bruce already going for the airfield, of course. And I kind of hope that Uliter also goes air.
Yeah, that would be interesting.
Yeah.
Darn.
That's Chinese food.
Yeah, I was referring to the voice that you were making, which I would be inclined to agree that sounds more like a stereotypical Asian than a stereotypical pizza seller man, or whatever you would call that.
Hello! This is the Rise of Pizza. How can I help you?
Yeah, that's more accurate.
I know. I just wanted to mess around. Like, absolute derby. I hear something being captured. Ah, Bruce going for the oil derrick over here. Yeah. The oil derrick over here. Dutchy nest. Is it Mario? Really?
There's 4 Dutchy nests on the map already. Yeah, so for those who do not know, the Dutchy nest is basically a very universal anti-ground, anti-air emplacement in the early game scenarios, and Bruce absolutely hates them for how effective they are against aircraft.
Oh.
And that's also why in every game that Ulater plays, he usually spams them quite a bit. And the platform is now firing at that, or was firing at that one garrison, now the ranger that's trying to make a run for it.
Yeah. I'm not racist, I'm just extremely stereotypical. Trust me, I'm Dutch, I wear clogs. Question for the hunter.
Actually,
will you guys
go
win the Seeking helicopter into Rise of the Reds?
no, probably not.
Yeah, that's a Pokemon. Actually, that's spelled different. That's probably the same.
But the Seeking is also a Navy helicopter, if I'm not mistaken, and I see 2 hunter killers in Uliter's base.
Ooh, hunter killers? Yes.
Yes, 2 of them.
Spotted.
Although
There you go, hunter
they
killers.
didn't actually shoot anything, I believe. I think they were
Probably
just
just,
probing the ground.
Yeah, scouting. Here they go again.
And now it looks like they're going for an attack run now.
Yeah. On the thing.
Bot cannon, yeah, but they didn't manage to take it out.
Nope. The helicopter from Shockwave. That's the one. Okay.
Oh, that thing, the Pavlo. No, it will probably not be making a appearance here, and that's not the Seeking. Sea King and the Payflow have a very similar appearance, but they are not the same helicopter.
Okay. See a tunnel.
The Air Force General Shockwave actually had his own unique replacement for the Chinook, which is replaced by the Osprey in Rise of Reds.
Well, we've got the first Comanche in the air.
Ooh, that was really close. One of the hunter killers came under fire from 3 quad cannons, but it just survived with the last pixel of health, basically.
I saw that. Well, going for the strategy center.
Yeah, I also heard a Viper.
Yeah, I'm seeing some drones. We've got some dronage going on, yo.
Dronage.
It's like totally awesome. We got some dronage.
That's now an official word. It's going to be in the dictionary next year. The dronage.
Yeah, just like with Libra clones, we've got some clonage.
Yeah.
Yeah, prison architect, indeed. Those two.
Hunter killers going in for another strike, I think.
Probably. No?
Yep, there's Dutchys around.
Barrels,
Now he's
perhaps?
taking shots at the oil there.
Yeah. Barrels, perhaps? And a lot of Dutchynets over there. Got another.
Look at the amount of quad cannons there, that's silly.
Yeah,
okay,
that is silly.
This is like, what, 8 quad cannons?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, 8.
Yeah, now it's going to recapture the well and probably rebuild it.
Uh-huh. Wants to have that oil. GLA, of course. Cabal? Nah. Yeah, let me rebuild this one and then destroy this one. Makes sense.
Yep. Well, the other one was actually owned by Bruce, so it makes sense.
Yeah, no, but he could have captured that one too, instead of destroy it and then try and capture it.
Well, Bruce would have probably done something to have stopped that, so destroying it would probably be faster. Because you would effectively deny him the money, of course.
Oh.
Now taking...
the eco.
Yeah, attacking his supply line.
Uh-huh.
I also see a informant there. As he sets the strategy center to the bombardment plan to raise the cannon. And I see 2 javelin teams being positioned in the base.
Yeah, also a protector missile system.
Yeah, all put in such a way that they would use the structures as cover. Very clever.
Uh-huh. Javelins. Well, at least you guys got the hunter killers on screen. Will change again. Will the USA constructions receive a remodel in 2.0?
Nope.
No, civilian informant has been shot down.
As it was detected by the sentry drones.
Question from Maelstrom X103. Will the sabotage oil field stay as it is now, because it seems that little useless, especially for a 3-stage zonal point?
It has actually been altered since the last public release. You can for instance also not accidentally target open terrain and have no effect. You actually have to click on a unit to activate it from one of your enemy's units, so you can no longer accidentally waste a charge, and the effects have been buffed.
Okay. Nice use of the drones here, and also the javelin teams. Actually got rid of all the quad cannons alongside with some of Bruce's Comanches. Good use overall. Good use. And Bruce just stealing away the resources from over here, next to the lake. Unchallenged.
Yeah, that is until the Ural trucks start rolling in, because I don't think Ulater noticed it yet.
More quad cannons being built. Ural cannon over here. Scorpion tank that I see. Oh, Ural. Not a Dutchy nest.
building a barracks right next to a Dutchy nest.
Yeah.
Not sure what's up with that.
Uh-huh.
I see Urals. Yes, you do.
Yes, you do.
Yeah, that Dutchy nest is going to be done for that barrack, so that's going to be a problem.
Uh-huh. Well, it's done.
Search and destroy.
So destroy has been activated.
Oh, here comes Colonel Burton.
Oh, I see him.
He's probably going to take out the Dutchka, because the Dutchka is too busy firing at the barracks there.
Yeah.
Or is he just going to stab the gunner? That could be an option as well. Knowing Bruce, he probably is going to try that. Yes. Done. Oh shush.
So he killed the guy inside of it.
Yeah, just stabbed him.
Ah, nice. And the Dutchyness has been stealthed.
Yeah, although he has a sentry door nearby that can detect it.
Yeah.
And now he's gonna put C4 on that Ural maybe. Oh, German Kel is in the field.
Oh. That's gonna be interesting. Ah, there he is.
And German Kel just shot Burton.
What? Oh.
Oh.
Truck.
Yeah, I was probably wondering why it was detected, but there was a observation van nearby with the stealth detection kits.
Oh, yeah. Well, those drones were going, although, what is that the Ural truck?
No, that's actually the minaret in the back that it has been garrisoned by the RPG troopers that were taking out the drones.
Tunnel defenders.
Yeah, tunnel defenders, yes.
Yeah. Well, I think it was a good goal to use drones against GLA.
Yeah. I mean, drones in general are pretty awesome. They always have their use.
Quick body check, because we haven't done that in a while. Bruce
Yes.
sitting at 1400, just over 2000 right now, and Uliter sitting at 888. There we go.
And Colonel Burton just re-emerged from the barracks that was just freshly built.
Yeah, I see that. There's some defenders. Yeah, there you go. Still that tunnel over here. If you can get rid of that tunnel, it's going to be a massive advantage for Bruce.
Mm-hmm. And he just built a, what is it called? Protector missile system behind the barracks there. Very clever use of that.
Yeah. Also garrisoning the building over here.
And he's rebuilding the oil derrick, it seems.
Yeah. Got some flashbangs, Bruce.
German Kel got spotted.
Yeah, I see that happening. The Ural truck got spotted too. And Kel is alive.
Yeah, he managed to slip away.
Uh-huh. Holy quad cannons, that man. Oh, got some more hunter killers in the air. Although these Ural trucks are doing some serious damage to them. Maybe it's time to switch to a higher tier plane? Maybe?
Well, hunter killers completely upgraded are quite potent.
Uh-huh.
which they have. I mean, you see all 4 upgrades that they can use have been purchased.
Yeah, you're a bit late, Spetsnaz. We're already well into the second hour of the stream.
Yep.
Had some good matches. One really good match and then 2 really fast matches. And again, all the action is focused onto one side. Carbon gel, but you're worth it. Well, that's the GLA hole. What's the killers going after? Scorpion tanks? Laser guided missiles, I guess?
Yep, that's where they have the little, the red laser coming out of them. All jets that have some sort of laser guided ability do that.
Yeah, I know that.
Or rather, they have been upgraded with laser guided weapons. It doesn't actually do anything, it's just a nice visual effect, really.
And German Kel going back into the building.
It's going back in the building!
In the building! Can you tell or show us about the upgrades? Well, I've got the one of the Hunter Killers selected, and he has got all of the upgrades.
Now, the first one is obviously laser guided missiles, which has been in the game since forever.
Oh,
Second one is the counter.
A10 coming in.
Oh, where? Okay, now I see him. Just looked at the mini map. I've seen him.
Where is that going to hit? Oh, probably the black one.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep, definitely.
Oh,
and taking it out. Although the hull remains intact, so it will rebuild itself after a little while.
Oh, what's this plane? Or just resources? No. Acolyte drops! Nice! I have to admit, I'm liking Bruce's playstyle today.
Yeah. With all the drones and stuff.
Yeah,
does he actually have a war factory? I don't think he does. No, he doesn't. He doesn't even have a war factory.
Does he ever have a war factory?
Oh, obviously at some occasion, but today he probably decided not to.
He's going to build a 3rd airfield? No, a 4th!
Yeah.
Oh boy.
I mean, you can perfectly take up with the US faction without actually building a war factory, but I didn't imagine he would go entirely without one.
That's resources. Skynet, online. Yeah, well
that's probably what he was referring to, why he's using all the drones and stuff. Cabal.exe is running.
Well, you wanted Hunter Killers? I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on screen right here. Also, I see a Nighthawk. 2 more Hunter Killers in the hangar. Another Hunter Killer over here.
Ulater seems to be moving in from the east.
Yeah. I think left that area completely alone. Bruce might have just screwed himself over a little bit.
Well, he's not dead yet, but there's a lot of stuff opposing him from the other side.
Oh. There we go.
Now there's a lot of Hunter Killers coming in right now.
Yeah. This requires a lot of idle management.
Look at them tear away at those tanks.
Hey,
and Marauders.
Well, a lot of damage has been done over here already.
Well, most of the attack force has been destroyed.
Yeah, we've got the Javelin,
now we've got the Javelins taking position behind the structures there.
Yeah. Hey, Cadas! Oh no, oh no, oh no! It's just one Scorpion tank left. No, Quacken, sorry.
Yes,
and it's gone.
As many people notice, not a single Hunter Killer gets shut down. Hunter Killers are, unlike other aircraft, extremely tough. Like, they have a lot of health when they are fully upgraded. I mean, they have the drone armor upgrade, which increases their hit points, and then they have the countermeasure upgrades, which again improves their armor and also
which
gives them countermeasure.
Which can be
The countermeasures?
Yeah.
The countermeasures is the middle one on the right side, which shows that plane with all the flares popping.
Ah, yeah. And then the third one, the bottom right one, is the drone armor, I guess.
Yeah.
And then the one below the Hunter cameo is.
That is the advanced software algorithms, which basically improves the self-repair rate of drones, including the hunter killers, and it also sometimes adds the unique abilities that to units or drone units that they couldn't use before. The hunter killers, for instance, gain the ability to become temporarily stealth for 12 seconds.
Ooh. Nice. Well, that was your answer. We now have gone over all of the upgrades for the hunter killers. See some more marauders being made here by Ulater, also a couple of more scorpions. Riding the winds of change. Yeah, Bruce, I see. You spotted the... That's another Dutchygamer.
Three
Buster.
Nighthawks, because why not?
Yeah. Overkill much? Nah.
Skynet. Cleaning.
GLA.
Holy
balls! Look at all those hunter killers!
And not a single one was lost.
Nope. Still a couple left. There goes the artillery platform. When does the stealth activate for the hunter killers?
Sorry?
When does the stealth activate for the hunter killers?
It's a manually triggered ability.
Ah.
So you can basically turn it on whenever, wherever.
I think I see Jarman run over here.
I am not certain. Where do you see him?
East, heading down. Oh, he's planning to do something here at the black market again. As I'm seeing some are those anti-terror? Yeah, those are anti-terror drones. And another 810 strike coming in.
Another terror, yeah, indeed.
Yeah.
Yeah, 8 drones, we haven't seen those enough, to be honest.
Yeah, last
they are
was,
really nice little buggers. No more risky, I'm surprised. Don't worry, Kanyas, they aren't yours.
I saw that happen.
Yeah, because AT drones are pretty nice because they can burrow themselves, and and when they are burrowed, they are stealthed, and they can also run up cliffs. So look at that going for them as well.
Another
group of acolytes being dropped. Yes.
Yeah. I think the last time we saw the anti-terror drones was when the commentator played as USA. One match.
Yes, at least. So yes.
Interceptors would be cool. Well, we have seen a lot of interceptors already, the new ones, past couple of streams. Although, of course, it always comes down to whether the players are going for it or not.
I don't think Uliter is actually in a very fortunate position right now. For all I know, he might not even be rank 3 yet.
No. I mean, he's trying to do a lot of damage, but...
Also another cool feature which you can actually see, because this map is slightly darker, if you zoom in, you can actually see that the eyes on the AT drones glow. Like they're three-eyed sensors at the front.
They're a bit reddish.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Got some democracy coming away. I hope we see the termite drone. Well, we see some wasp hives, but unfortunately there is no war factory for Bruce. The only real tanks he has are the acolyte tanks that get dropped in. My doctor said
I shouldn't have any Duska.
Yeah, these anti-terror drones are just chewing away at the buildings, I guess.
Yeah, although they're mostly effective against infantry. Or vehicles.
Yeah, obvious. We're going after the Euro truck. There we go.
Should probably try numbing away at that command truck, that would be nice.
Where is that command truck then?
It's right underneath the hideout tunnel, which most of the drones are attacking right now.
Oh, he is, yeah, he is going
And
to
he's going for it with like one of them.
3, 4 of them, maybe.
Yeah. Just look at the...
I'm zooming in on it right now,
Yeah.
so people can see how it works. If the game doesn't lag too much.
Yeah, the game has been extremely laggy today. I'm not sure what's up with that.
I don't know either. Yummy! Command truck, yummy!
Next, they go to the Scorpion. Just look at that. 3 of them.
I think I have some room
That
for
tank.
dessert. How about we have some Scorpion tanks?
Yes.
And I see they're also going for a worker.
Yeah, well, that's probably going to take a while.
Yeah.
These orals are delicious. Or will be recycled.
Yes.
I was gonna assume that he was gonna say
Delicious. Yeah.
more hunter.
More of our drones. More hunter killers.
Just take a look in the northwest of his base. You can see the air armada trolling around.
Oh yes. And he's just making another airfield. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5? Only 5? I'm insulted, Bruce. Let's do a quick money check. Bruce is sitting at around 500, almost 6,000. And Uliter? Oh, just under 3,000.
Ready to sting.
Oh boy. Yes, boy. Nice. Nice. Good streak we're having thus far.
Indeed. No anti-air left.
Nope.
Not. Oh. Let's see. What are they doing? Are they coming in yet?
Yeah, they're heading to the west over here, taking out the black.
There we are.
again.
Yeah. There's one single Dutchka left, but that's not going to be a big threat to them.
Nope. The GLA hole still exists, although I hope not for too long. Wait for the Dutchka.
There comes in the second batch.
Here, have some seconds. Some thirds even? Maybe some fourths?
Well, I said the second batch, unless that didn't come out properly.
Yeah, I know. Well, I'm just saying it as it is a meal or something.
Mm-hmm.
And there goes something. Will the AT drone have the sound set of the Terra drone from Uliter 3?
Yeah, it currently is. And also some samples from Uliter 2. There were some ideas of making our own for that, but I don't really mind keeping these because it's kind of iconic at the same time.
Tunnel getting bombed? I don't think there is a tunnle left there. Or am I mistaken?
Maybe he thinks there is one left or something that it's stealth.
Yeah, he's just bringing in a airstrike.
Yeah.
Carpet
Single
bombing.
carpet bomber, yeah. It's just gonna hit dirt. There's not actually anything there.
Nope. Sadness though.
Oh, we got a TMD coming in.
TMD? Oh!
Yep, it's just deploying flares now. That's gonna be
Guardian Angel.
interesting.
What?
Yes.
Well, Death Kitty, if you're still here, now you can see what the Guardian Angel does.
Live, actually, yeah.
Live. Live. Yeah. It flies. Death Kitty! Sneak! Then where is the... I'm missing something.
Spectre.
Yeah.
Maybe he didn't go for that. It's entirely possible that he didn't.
Could be. I also haven't seen the commando drop. Bruce really likes those, I think.
Yeah, Bruce really does like the airdrops. They play with units. As a worker was just literally flung off the screen.
Yeah. And Ulater has been
Ulater is giving up.
And there comes the Spectre.
Yeah. Too late!
Too late! No fun for you. What? Wait, you don't have
You have been defeated.
command truck? No, you don't get away!
Maybe he assumed he still had one somewhere, or he rebuilt it.
Yeah.
But that was not the case!
Nope. Right, how about we do one more before we close it off?
Yeah, we still have like 20 minutes left.
Uh-huh. But then we don't have time for the 2v2, of course.
No, that would take too long.
There we go. When is the next update, the next blog update going to be released? When it's done.
Yes, pretty much. I mean, we're working on it pretty much full time, all of us.
No,
When we have something to show, we will be.
I think it's just a blog update, you know? When you post an update like, hey,
Yes, well, that's what I was referring to.
Okay.
Like, we are working on it very hard. As soon as there's something that we can show and present, we will.
until then, it's just going to be streams.
Yep.
And now we wait. People continue to suggest you versus me. Not gonna happen. Not today. Honest.
And I'm actually also kind of tired, and I have a bit of a sore throat, which is also why my commentary might not be as good as it might be on certain other streams. So, yeah, I'm not really fit to play right now.
Okay, goodbye, White Little C. Thanks for joining us. And we're just waiting for players. Can I ask, perhaps? Okay, Nugget Emerald, thanks for joining us.
Another one, Domi versus Hunter. No.
I'm not playing today, honestly. Yeah, that happened like 2 weeks ago. And I... Okay, I don't have nightmares about it anymore, but...
You still regret it to this day.
Yeah. Maybe set yourself as observer.
Yes, let me go ahead and do that right after I get back in. Find me an opponent!
Topals, Topals. Umpelgrumpf asked, can you do something about the Chinese countermeasure drops to make it better or more interesting?
It's a bit of a sudden question. I'm not quite sure how to answer that at this point, but...
Actually, he asked it before, but I didn't... I missed it, or I just saw it and I didn't have time to ask it.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I'll definitely be sure to mention it at some point and see if we can come up with something. I don't think that's actually broken right now, because it pretty much does exactly what the TMD does on a smaller scale.
Bruce versus Dutchy. I don't think that Dutchy's gonna like that, unless Bruce goes with something else. And I think Bruce as Russia versus Dutchy as China would be a very interesting match, right?
I suppose we could do that.
Will SWR not have a chat-like feature? Well, I think it is. It basically is the lobby that you see before you.
Yeah, well, you would obviously have the chat feature from the lobby. Except that there's going to be a lot more people than just, you know, the people you are in a certain Machi network.
Yeah. Then goodbye, Black Ranger. Thanks for joining us.
Okay, Bruce is now suggesting that he's going to go at Russia and that Dutchy is going to be ECA.
Okay.
That's going to be interesting.
If he's up for that, then absolutely. And in the meantime, I'll just go take a quick toilet break.
Yep.
Much better. This gonna be good. Yeah. Let's go car shopping. Russia, Bruce. Yes, Russia. Da. Okay. Map.
Particle missile launches.
Forgotten freedom. It shall be. Hey, CCCP.
Hello.
How you doing? How you doing? She thinks I have a sexy voice for some odd reason. I don't get it. She sees it as therapy.
Here we go.
Yes. Orange Russia versus Red Europe. On forgotten freedom.
Indeed. Let's see how
Yakov?
this...
Please. Please. Please, please.
Thou shalt not speak any other language than English.
No, otherwise the Hunter and I are gonna talk Dutch, and we did that once before, and even I didn't like that. It's not that I don't like talking Dutch, because it is my native language. I just don't like to speak Dutch during a stream where it's an international crowd.
Yep.
What about medieval English? That is still English enough for me.
Medieval English.
Right.
And Bruce is building a barracks there, and then his excavator was just, you know, making a full U-turn. Nope.
Russia demands.
Russia demands resources. I'm guessing he's referring to the oil. He's capturing the oil on his side of the map. Meanwhile, Dutchy is attempting to capture his on the, with an engineer.
Yeah.
Okay, good. He managed to get that first 1k out of that one oil derrick at least.
Yeah.
So that's good. And building another barracks. Like, what is this? The barrack creeps? The barracks creep or something?
Get off my lawn! Map name for this game is Forgotten Freedom.
It should already be in the public release, actually.
Yes, it was Forgotten Freedom. And Bruce is capturing both of the oil derricks over here.
Meanwhile, the excavator is building a guard tower, which is going to prevent infantry from advancing from that area.
Yeah. There we go. Luke's also
And that
helped
barracks
out
is
a
now
little
effectively...
bit.
Yeah, well, that barracks is now effectively useless because anyone that's going to come out of that barracks is going to get gunned down.
Yeah, pretty much. Instantly. But still he keeps trying.
Yeah, I actually just sent that one RPG trooper in the barracks to heal up, and he just gets shot down as he get out.
Yeah. Well, let's move
It's
out.
like that's like fun. You go to a hospital for a broken kneecap or something, and you get out, and you just get machine gunned down as you leave the hospital.
Yeah. Well, Bruce has built up a cash over here near the oil.
Yeah,
And
he's setting up a radar tower, outpost rather. Oh, we have warhounds taking out the barracks in the top.
Oh yeah, there we go. Dug in, as you can see. A little crane
because they
and a little
cannot
scoop.
They want to be able to get up the. They want to be able to use their mortars otherwise. They have to dig it to use those.
Yep. Russia will triumph. Well, perhaps, commentate, perhaps. Component tower, probably an RPG component if I have to make an educated guess.
Which one? Oh, well, he hasn't upgraded it just yet, so we won't know until he does.
Thank you, Nate the Man, for the comment about my amount of followers. I am 36? No, actually, yeah, 36 followers away from my next special, where I shall reveal the ultimate evil. And I was like, what's a component tower, an RPG component tower? What's
which literally just one shot at one of the forehounds that was attempting to close in.
I took a knee in my arrow. Huh? I don't think that's gonna hurt as much as the other way around. Yeah, Bruce captured those two.
And now he's attempting to
Dutchy
capture.
has captured the reinforcement pad.
No, he didn't.
Yes, he did.
No, he didn't.
No,
That is a orange Kodiak, and that's an orange flag waving on that reinforcement pad.
Yeah, it was a red beacon, so I thought it was the.
Oh. Yeah, well, no. Oh, he planted a bomb with the He planted a bomb with the warhound. Boom!
Ah,
nice. We didn't get to see that very often. Yes, the warhounds can actually also plant bombs, which you can manually detonate and do more damage than anything else. Any other sort of trap or mine that you can plant. It's basically a smart bomb that you can plant in the ground. That's literally what it does.
Yeah. What's ultimate evil? Well, I'm not gonna give anything away about that. Face cam, Lieutenant Elvin, maybe, I don't know. It's an idea that I have in my head that I'm playing around with, but no guarantees yet. I like to keep secrets. I like to mess with people. What?
Just look at the oil derricks in the bottom left. Like, Bruce is building a nuclear silo right in front of his own doorstep.
Oh my goodness, Bruce!
Yeah. I'm not even sure what to think about that.
Yeah. Well, he's using the mortar trooper.
I was using the, what is it called? The Pioneer to bombard it.
Yeah, Pioneer.
Oh, as the Mishkas with infantry just took out the Warhound there. Which have been upgraded with that fireport upgrade that you was mentioning, and you can actually see that the hatches are opened.
Yeah.
With the little cover on top of it. As he's now engaging the semi-rolling D8.
Yeah, vehicle assembly depot. Probably just RPG conscripts.
Yeah, it's just RPG conscripts and those Mishkas right now.
And he's just making another silo. Oh,
why not?
Yeah, why not? Well, against the cheetah, those missions aren't gonna do anything. And just another, third missile silo. Why not? The pioneers. Ow! I think that was the surveillance missile.
Yep.
Ow.
Which just killed 2 out of 4 pioneers there.
Yep.
Yeah, what he should be doing is actually just digging the mortar positions, which the pioneers can do, because then they can fire constantly with their mortars, and they actually also do more damage that way.
Uh-huh. I see. I'm seeing a lot of infantry over here by Bruce. He's definitely just trying to put up a good show here.
Looks that way.
Right there, for the head. You have bullets. Good thing about Bruce, he's got humor.
That have grenades. As he is setting up grenadiers.
Yeah. Never mind.
Never mind.
This is what I like about this team. They're just so funny. Oh god.
Come Boris.
What-ish?
Yeah, RPG Boris is like right next to the guard tower.
I see. He's moving away, right?
Yeah. Oh, no, he's gonna call it an airstrike.
Yeah, you see the laser pointer?
Yep.
Mix on the
I
way.
think that...
Airstrike confirmed.
Oh, you can just... Wait, what? Marakov? Ow, 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 ow! Well, did you just spend the general power for Boris? What was that?
No.
Danger close? I don't think so, right?
I'm not sure what he used.
Already
I
had
think
it.
it was just the grenadiers that shot him.
Okay. Oh, one of the missiles is ready.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
That will also mean that Dutchy is now aware of the missile being there, but I think he
Yeah,
probably...
he already knew that. Oh,
As the tanks just keep piling up in the north, or the
yeah.
mid-east.
Uh-huh. Also some Igla troopers there, anti-air of course. I love that grenadier.
Yeah, I do really like them as a unit as well.
Yeah. You like pretty much anything mortar when it comes to BCA.
Yes!
Mortar tracks,
Yeah, but it's a machine gun that fires grenades. I mean, come on, how cool is that?
Right.
Yeah. Well,
And
what is
Boris calls in
again?
another airstrike.
On the tower, probably. There you go.
Yep.
Good.
And now he has built one of those pits with which the pioneers can use.
Yep.
Or the
Mortar position.
yes.
Oh, both missiles already.
Yeah, he's not going to be able to destroy them before he fires them. Bruce is not going to allow that to happen.
Nope.
She's just going to fire them when that situation would present itself.
Uh-huh. For a moment there I thought my game froze. And yeah, just build another tower. And there comes a hunchback that draws.
Also, by the way, if in the middle...
Tesla troopers! Truck troopers!
Ow!
In the middle? I see 2 more silos, yeah?
Yeah.
Probably a third
Oh,
one
the
being
cheetah
built.
just took out 6 of the shock troopers.
Nice!
The guard tower just finished off the remaining ones. So that didn't work out very well.
No?
He would have had bombs on that hunchback. He would have been able to bomb the guard tower instead.
Yeah.
That would have been more effective.
Missiles are still not fired though, so probably one of the silos might die. But I don't
I don't think he's going to allow that. He's probably just going to fire it when like I said, when the situation presents itself that it becomes impossible to keep on the silos.
Still not tier
He's-
2. Oh my god, are you kidding me, Dutchy? Are you still not at tier 2? You're not.
That's yeah, that's going to prove problematic very quickly.
Yeah.
Mix on the
As
way.
Boris is now taking out or took a shot at the sky shield there.
Yeah.
Oh no, he was not taking a shot at it. He was calling an airstrike on the damn thing. He's
Yeah.
probably going to do again now.
Yeah. There's something wrong with my mouse. I think the batteries are running a little low.
Well, you can use the keyboard to scroll around the map. That's
Yeah, I'm doing that, but occasionally I just click to get the cameo on screen.
all right.
Ah, you went for that general point. The infantry power drop, nice. Which also means that from the supply center, you can build the field quarters.
Yeah, or upgrade any of the existing war trucks.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, you can upgrade existing war trucks into field quarters as well.
Okay. Cool.
As he's now recapturing the oil derrick, probably to rebuild that. XAttus don't really care about the city missile.
4, 5 missiles here in the center of the map. Are you kidding me? He's just gonna build
one?
Huh?
I think he's just gonna build that many missiles so that you could just wipe them off the map in one single attack.
Yeah, that would probably be the case. I mean, I'm seeing the arms suppliers out in the open, in the front of the base, also at the side of the base. Speaking of...
It's kind of odd though that he doesn't seem to have any of the arms suppliers actually inside the industrial plant. Also, right next to the industrial plant on the left side, you have 2 of those field quarters ready.
Yeah, I see that. Those are probably the supply trucks that you talked about. Here's the cameo.
Yeah, you upgrade those.
Do not go to Russian barracks, Ivan. Okay.
Come to a Russian truck instead.
Yes. Yeah, there you go.
That's probably what he's gonna say next.
Barracks will come to you!
Barracks will come to you!
And he's just building 2 more silos. Are you kidding me? Shit. But Dutchygamer sitting at just over 2,000 at the moment. And Bruce, that is something I wanted to do. Wow, he's floating at 8k. No! Serious error!
Oh. Well, my game's still running fine. That's
I'm getting a
too
serious
bad.
error. And Bruce also got a serious error.
That is too bad.
Well, folks.
Yeah.
I'm really sorry that it had to end that way, but we're pretty much at the 2-hour mark for our stream today, which...
Yeah, we wouldn't be able to start up another game because that would turn out too late to me. I have to start getting dinner ready here.
I do, however, want to divert your attention to something else, really quick. I want to do a raid, given that my computer is... I want to do a raid in which I'm going to bring my chat over to someone else's channel. This is the channel. Exotic Kitten. And we're going to do a raid, and that means that we're going to type in one sentence, just copy paste this. Raid of the Reds with Fire Wheels and the Hunter. Just copy paste that in the chat over there. Greatly appreciate it if you do. And in the meantime, I'm Hecthor Doomhammer. Hunter, thanks for joining me.
Yes, was a pleasure as always.
Thanks for watching, everyone. And I will see you all... Oh yeah, sorry, you're right. I misspelled that. Sorry.
Letters of the Reds.
Yeah.
I just noticed that.
It has to be Raid of the Reds. So this is the message I want you to type in the chat here of Exotic Kitten. Did I enter it? No. This. Thank you all for watching. I'm Hecthor Doomhammer, and I will see you all next time.